Indiana Fever superstar Caitlin Clark is unknowingly teasing fans through her recent activity online. Now that the Indiana Fever season is now over and their beloved 22-year-old is no longer on the basketball court, fans are craving any Caitlin Clark content they can get. This was proven by a TikTok that Clark did with teammate Lexi Hull of them reviewing fruity drinks while sitting in the car together on Tuesday, going viral.
These are healthy, right?
No, but they are only $3. I love a bargain.
To this point, fans mostly have to rely on those within Clark's orbit to create content that includes her, because Clark isn't very active on social media. She has gone on the record saying that, while she does have an X account, she doesn't have the app downloaded on her phone. She also has a TikTok account but hasn't made a new post since April 2nd, which dates back to when she was still competing for the Iowa Hawkeyes. However, some recent changes to Clark's TikTok account has fans hopeful her inactivity is soon going to change. X user @ADN7925 made a post captioned, "Caitlin doing everything but post a TikTok tonight," a thread from Gabby's Live on Tuesday that showed everything Clark has recently done to her TikTok profile except post. The first was that she changed her profile picture. Next, she updated her bio so that it wrote, asking fans what else she should put in her bio. Clark then changed her profile picture again after getting called out by a former teammate. Finally, she asked her teammate Gabby Marshall about a shirt she was wearing, then lamented the fact that she'd have to buy it. Clark fans can only hope this spree of activity is a sign of content to come. Caitlin Clark's immediate impact on the WNBA was impossible to miss. Rows of number 22 jerseys dotted the stands from coast to coast. Indiana Fever games were occasionally moved to NBA arenas to accommodate the swelling crowds, and her Rookie of the Year campaign was daily fodder for social media users and television talking heads. Never before has a WNBA star managed to be a household name in so many households. The scope of Clark's popularity, which began during her record-setting career at the University of Iowa, can start to blur in the day-to-day madness that engulfed her first season, which ended with the Fever's first playoff trip since 2016. Clark, 22, took the WNBA to new heights by every important business metric: attendance, television ratings, merchandise sales, and social media engagement. Clark's electric offensive game blends speed, shooting range, and vision. Despite her rookie status, Clark stepped in as the engine of the Fever's offense and guided the most efficient attack in franchise history. Clark, who averaged 19.2 points, 5.7 rebounds, and 8.4 assists, ranked 5th in points and 1st in assists. Clark was a true outlier as the only WNBA player to finish the season in the top 5 in points and assists. Clark's magnetic pull, which began years ago in Iowa City, made a smooth transition to Indianapolis. During the regular season, the Fever drew an average of 17,036 fans according to AcrossTheTimeline.com, the highest in WNBA history. In one season, the Fever went from ranking 11th out of 12 teams in attendance to leading the league, easily topping the New York Liberty, which was second at 12,730. The Indiana Fever almost doubled the previous total attendance records and well outpaced all other teams in terms of average attendance. More than 2.3 million fans attended WNBA games this season, a record during the modern 12-team era for the relatively young league that has endured struggles at the gate. What's more, all 12 teams saw their total attendance increase by at least 17% from last season. Even within this boom, Clark and the Fever stood alone. After averaging 4,067 fans in 2023, Indiana enjoyed more than a fourfold increase in its average attendance. No other team managed to double its attendance percentage increase in home attendance compared with the 2023 season. It's one thing to be a hometown draw, it's quite another to be a national phenomenon. Perhaps the most impressive aspect of Clark's box office appeal was her ability to pull fans no matter where she played. In Washington, Clark and the Fever drew 20,711 fans to Capital One Arena on September 19th, setting the WNBA record for a regular season game. Time and again, attendance figures soared when Clark came to town. There was little doubt the WNBA's television profile was going to increase with Clark. After all, Iowa's 2023 national championship game appearance against LSU had pulled in 9.9 million viewers, and its 2024 title game loss to South Carolina drew 18.9 million viewers, topping the men's tournament final. Indiana's 2 first-round playoff games against the Connecticut Sun averaged 2.17 million viewers. That figure was nearly triple the audience for the 2023 WNBA Finals between the Las Vegas Aces and the Liberty, which averaged 728,000 viewers across 4 games. According to data compiled by SportsCenterUT.com, the Fever played in all of the WNBA's 15 most-watched games this season. Remarkably, Indiana played in 19 of the 22 regular season games that drew at least 1 million viewers. ESPN's broadcasts of WNBA games averaged a record 1.19 million viewers, according to the league. The network also televised its 7 highest-rated WNBA games of all time this season. Clark's Fever appeared in all 7. Similarly, CBS averaged a record 1.10 million viewers, boosted by its 2 highest-rated games featuring Indiana. Clark's Fever faced fellow rookie Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky on June 23rd in the season's most-watched game, 2.302 million viewers. By comparison, the highest-rated regular season game without Clark was May 18th between the Aces and the Los Angeles Sparks, which drew 1.34 million. Clark's presence also drove major increases for tentpole WNBA events. The 2024 draft, when the Fever selected Clark with the first pick, drew 2.45 million viewers, more than quadruple the 2023 draft's 572,000 viewers. And the 2024 All-Star Game, which pitted Clark, Reese, and other WNBA stars against the U.S. women's team headed to the Paris Olympics, drew 3.44 million viewers, more than 4 times the 850,000 who watched in 2023. Though Clark faced questions about how quickly she would transition from college to the pros, she earned All-Star honors and was 4th in MVP voting as a rookie. Based on sheer popularity, she was in a league of her own. Clark ranked first in jersey sales, and she outpaced all of her colleagues, including MVP Aya Wilson of the Aces, in All-Star fan votes. All told, the WNBA said it received more than 10 million All-Star votes in 2024, a 5-fold increase from 2023. Clark single-handedly drew more votes in 2024 than 2023 as top 10 vote-getters. While Clark's popularity has blown away the competition in the women's ranks, she also has mounted a strong challenge to the NBA's biggest star, LeBron James. Search interest in Clark has rivaled James for much of 2024, and she zoomed past the Los Angeles Lakers star during the NCAA tournament and early in her rookie campaign. Time will tell whether Clark can approach James's longevity, but her extraordinary effect on the WNBA has earned praise from the 4-time NBA MVP.